Hi guys, welcome to Newer Fashion Channel. Welcome to my channel.
I am
Your
Abigail
favorite
G,
fashion
your favorite
designer who has
fashion
been
designer, and in
this
today's video,
video is
I will be
entitled Design of
cutting
Death,
this cis-cord dress
making cis
using
gold
my
dress.
pattern
Today is
paper.
using our pattern paper. If this is the first time of studying today, please subscribe to this channel. For every returning subscriber,
If
thank
you
you
don't
very
know how
much.
to draft
Making
the
the
basic
basic.
bodies, you can check my
If you
previous
don't know about
videos.
it, you can watch my previous. So first of all, going to modify the pattern to our desired style. So I'm increasing the neckline by 1 inch, at the neck width by 1 inch and the neck depth by 1 inch. Then I'm going to reconnect. After that, I'm going to measure the midpoint of each of the shoulder line and connect with a ruler a straight line to the that leg to have a style line. So after doing that, I'm going to label all the panels before cutting: center back, center front, and side front. Then I'll go ahead to cut out the pattern. I'm just going to blend. I'm going to blend that area so that it won't have any bulging, any pointed inside the bust. That will not have any pointed end. I'm going to cut through. This is the back pattern I'm cutting right now. Going to cut the back pattern and I'm measuring the armhole to be sure that it's going to fit well on my client's bodies. And I'll go further to fold the bust dart beside the side bust dart. I'm going to conceal it so that it won't come out after cutting the dress. Just going to fold and hold down with a masking tape. I'm going to reconnect the line to the underarm point and trim it off. So then I'll go further. This is the front and back panel now. I'm going to cut them, cut through the style lines so that I'll have my cis gore. I'm going to cut through the style lines. So for the front panel, I'm going to have two different panels, while for the back, two different panels. So for the front, I'm going to cut the center front on a fold of fabric, while the side front, I'm going to cut two pieces, making it all together three pieces for the front. And for the back, I'm going to cut each of the panels two, the center back two piece, the side back two piece, because of the zip area, the zip allowance on on the fabric. That is how I'm going to cut. You can see the pattern. I'm done cutting. I'm just going to go ahead now and place it on my fabric. This is my center front pattern. I'm placing it on my fabric, holding it stable with pin. Then I'm going to go further to add my seam allowances on the shoulder line, 0.5 inch on the center seam. I'm going to add 0.5 inch and I'm going to flare from the waistline to the hemline, and I'm using 8 inches to flare so that it will come out well, so that the six pieces will come out well. I flare with 8 inches, including the seam allowance, which is 0.5 inch for the center front. Then I'm going to go ahead to ensure that this hemline, they are of equal length so that the base of my dress will not have pointed ends at the corners. So I'm going to cut an interface now for the neck. I will use in turning in the rough part of the neck. So I'm just going to cut an interface. Please note, when cutting an interface, make sure that it is at least 5 to 6 inches deep down, while along the shoulder about 2.5 inch, so that it won't be coming out from the neck part if you are not using lining for the dress. I'm going to go further now to cut out my side front, and this side front is going to be two piece. So I'm going to flare two sides of the two sides of the side front, unlike the center front that flare only one side because it is on a fold of fabric. Though this is also on a fold, but it is going to be two piece, one on the right side of the front, the other at the left side of the front. So I'm going to place my pattern paper on the middle of this fold, and I'm going to measure my inches that I'm going to flare, which is 8 inches on both sides. And on this side front, I'm going to sew 1 inch seam. I'm going to add 1 inch seam allowance at the side for my side seam, 1 inch sewing allowance. That will also include the 8 inches at the base part of this dress. While for the shoulder and the center joining area, I'm going to add 0.5 inch sewing allowance from the top part to the waist area before flaring with 8 inches and adding the sewing allowance 0.5, going to get on a total of 8.5 inches. Then I'm going to connect the lines and cut it out with my scissors. And see the way I'm doing it now, cutting it out with my scissors. After doing that, I'm also going to measure to be sure that the hem lines are equal. I'll measure the center part and see that the flare and blend it to the flared part, if the part that I flared, to ensure that the hem is of equal length. So after doing this, I'm just going to place it and wrap it together with my center front panel that I've already cut. Then I move straight to the back panel. I'm going to cut the center back panel first. I'm going to cut two pieces of this. So I'm also going to place it at the middle of the fabric, adding my seam allowance. This is going to have a zipper allowance of 1 inch. Then I'll also add the flaring inches, which is 8 inches at the center seam line, while at the side seam line is going to be 0.5 inch plus the 8 inch flaring, making a total of 8.5 inch at the base, while from the waistline upwards at the side is going to be 0.5 inch seam allowance, while the waistline upward at the center back area, the zip area, is going to be 1 inch sewing allowance, and at the shoulder area is going to be 0.5 inch. And I'm just going to connect the lines, the points with my ruler. Thereafter, cut with my scissors. Remember, at the neckline, I've already added my sewing allowance of 0.5 inch. You can see it on the pattern. So that is why I'm just going to cut that neck area exactly the pattern, exactly the pattern, not adding further inches, sewing inches allowance on the neck aspect. So I'm just going to cut out my
Just keep
center back
watching.
panel.
Just keep watching.
Very easy if you pay close attention to it. And if at least watch to those points and you've not still subscribed,
For the
please do
center
too
back
well to
also, I'm
subscribe.
going to
Drop a
cut an
comment.
interface for it
Any
to
aspect you're
turn the
not
neck
clear with, you can drop the
line
comment,
inside. So as
and
I'm
I'll be
doing,
waiting
just
for you at the
fold the
comment
fabric in
section to
two,
answer
place it
your
under the
question.
one I've already traced
So
out,
this is the
and cut
interface
the
for the
interface.
center
Please
back
note, when
part.
cutting an
Then
interface,
I'm
it
going
should
to
be
measure
at
the
least 5 inch
hem,
deep
the length of the
down,
dress,
so that it
and
won't be
ensure that
showing,
I
it won't be
blend
coming
the
out
lines
on the
together
neck
so that
line.
after
Then
sewing
on the
it will be
shoulder line should
equal.
be at
I will
least
not have
2.5 inch
any part
into
tripping
the
out
shoulder,
or any
so that it
pointed
won't be
end. It's
coming
just
out
going
from
to be
the
round
neck.
under the hem
So the
line.
last Bodice
And
I'm going to
thereafter, the
cut now
last part
is the
of
side
today's
back. The
going
side
to
back.
just
I'm also going to
the
add one
side back.
inch
The side
sewing
back
allowance
panel is what
and
I'll be
the 8
cutting
inches
lastly.
flaring to the lower part of
I'm going
this
to add the flaring
dress,
allowances
and
and
I'm
all
going
the
to pin the
allowances.
pattern
Remember
down
at the
with, I'm going
side
to pin the
is
pattern to the
at
fabric
the
with
side
a
seam going
pin
to be one
to keep
inch
it
sewing
stable.
allowance,
Measure
while at
my
the
seam
center seam
allowances
is
all
going to be
round.
0.5 inch
On the
sewing
shoulder, the
allowance. On the
armhole,
armhole, 0.5 inch
and on
sewing
the middle
allowance
seam line
also.
is going to be
So
zero point
after
0.5
marking
inch, while on
all
the
those
side
lines
seam
out
line
with my
is
chalk,
gonna be
I'm going to
1 inch
connect with
seam
a ruler,
allowance.
roll out the
So
lines,
after
then
measuring those
I'm going
out,
to
I'm going
use my
to connect
scissors
with a
to
ruler,
trace along
connect
the
the lines
lines
with ruler
that I have
all round.
made
Just
just
keep
to be
watching.
accurate.
It's very easy if you put your eyes on it. It's very easy. It's very easy.
And see,
Gore dress is always a beautiful dress.
our dress is
So
going to come
after
out very
tracing it out
beautiful.
this way, I'm also going to blend to
Blend
ensure
or
that
make sure all the
all
panels,
the
I make
lines,
sure
the
all the
seam
panels
lines
I
are of
blend them
equal length.
to
After
have a
measuring, I'm going
perfect
to blend with
round end at the
a
base of the
slight
dress.
curve ruler.
So I'm done with cutting,
So after doing that,
all
all the
bringing
patterns
them
I've
all
cut,
out. The interfacing is
bringing them
ready, so
together,
my
putting them
dress is ready
together
to be sewn now,
as
to be
I'm
taken
going
to
to
the
sew them.
machine
So now
to sew.
my pattern is ready to
If
go
this
to the
tutorial has
machine.
helped you, please give it a
Ready
thumbs
to
up.
go to the
It will go
machine.
a long way
This
in
this
spreading
dress
this
has
video
the
to other
basic
persons
sleeve.
that
So
needs it.
if you want to know I got the basic sleeve,
Thank you
is
for
also
watching to this point. In my next video, I'll be showing you step-by-step guide on how I made this beautiful dress. See you in my next video. Bye.